Hey guys, so I want to talk to you a little bit about Shakeology today. So I get a ton of questions about Shakeology. It's part of my business. I incorporated it into 90/10 Nutrition. I use it myself. It's one of the reasons that it is a part of my business. I didn't start actually promoting Shakeology until I had used it for myself and gotten results for myself and seen the benefits of it for myself and learned how it worked for me before I started promoting it. But I want to talk to you guys about it because I've heard a lot of different opinions, right? I've heard opinions from, hey, Shakeology is a scam. It's just designed to take your money. It doesn't do anything. There's no reason to take it, blah, blah, blah. All the way to the other side where some people are out there, just a little too zealous, I think, talking about Shakeology like it's a miracle drug. Like you can just take it and it solves all your problems in life, and you can eat whatever you want, take this Shakeology miracle drug, and you just magically lose weight. It's simply not true. There is actually some products out there that are marketed like that, straight from the company level. I've seen a couple lately. One is a weight loss coffee that's basically specifically marketed from the company to say you can take this coffee and then you eat pretty much whatever you want outside of that and you're still going to lose weight because this miracle drug burns fat. That is not how the company markets Shakeology. It's not how it's intended to be used. It's not how Beachbody talks about Shakeology. If you find someone out there who's talking about Shakeology like that, that's not straight from the company. Okay, so let me give you an analogy of how I think about Shakeology. If you think about a smartphone, a lot of people have smartphones these days. They're an excellent, very useful tool. They're not a scam designed to take your money. Now, people are definitely making money from it. I make money from Shakeology just the same way. But smartphones are not designed for the purpose of scamming you out of your money. They're designed as a useful tool. Neither are they marketed or made to be a miracle that solves all of your life problems. You can't simply put a smartphone in your pocket and walk around with it all day and your life becomes organized and your life becomes more in touch and you have better communication. You have to actually use the smartphone for what it's designed for. You have to actually fill out a calendar on it. Put alerts in there. You have to actually call people or text people. You have to download games if you want to play games. You have to use the smartphone for what it was designed for. It's not a miracle drug, right? That's exactly how I think about Shakeology. It's not a scam. It's not designed to take your money from you and do nothing, but it's also not designed to be a miracle drug where you eat pizza all day, eat burgers all day, and then go take this miracle drug and it solves all your problems. It's designed to be a useful tool. Here's how it works. When you're eating healthy, you're on the run, you're super busy out there, it's really hard to figure out if you've gotten every nutrient you need. It's really hard to figure out if you've got all the stuff you need for your day. Do you figure out if you've got enough manganese intake for the day? Do you figure out if you've got enough vitamin B, enough vitamin C, enough vitamin D? All the different things that you need in your body to have it function correctly. Most of us don't even have time to really make a meal or eat healthy, much less figure out all those different nutrient things. So how does Shakeology come into that? Two things. First of all, you've got a meal there or a snack, depending on how you use it. You've got something there that you can rely on to be good nutrition that's super quick. You throw it in the blender, it's done. You don't have to do a lot of prep work or anything like that. And usually people really enjoy it as well. So it's something you can look forward to and it's convenient. Here's the other thing it does. Because it has so many different vitamins and minerals, it fills in the all those little nutritional gaps that you might have. Maybe you didn't eat enough. Maybe you don't like any food that has vitamin C in it. Maybe you just don't care for those kinds of foods, and so you don't eat a lot of it. This will help you fill in that gap. It has just about 100%, not always 100%, but just about 100% of most of what you find in a daily multivitamin and most of what you need for the day. So that's how you use Shakeology. It's not a scam. It's not designed to just take your money and do absolutely nothing. It does have good nutrients in it. It's got tons of them, and there's no compromises, no artificial junk. But it's also not a miracle drug. Don't look at Shakeology as something that's going to fix all your problems. It's going to help you. So in combination with a good diet, in combination with a little bit of exercise, this is something that can make you feel amazing because it fills in those nutritional gaps and your body begins to function properly. Can you do this without Shakeology? Absolutely. If you go make sure that you get all the nutrients and all the things that you need every day, you spend the time on that, Absolutely, there's people doing wonderful with their health without Shakeology. There's also people out there without smartphones who are doing just fine in their lives. But people who do have smartphones have some convenience there that they feel is helpful enough that they're willing to pay that extra amount of money for their monthly bill because the smartphone helps them or gives them some type of pleasure that they enjoy. Whatever it is, it's worth it to them as a tool, as something in their life that they enjoy. Shakeology is exactly the same way. If you want a little more convenience, a little help, a little bit of a useful tool, not a miracle drug, Shakeology is a great way to do that. Okay, so that's my little thing on Shakeology. Scam, miracle, useful tool. I think it's a great useful tool. Look at it the same way you look at, should I spend the money on a smartphone or keep this flip phone? Should you spend the money on Shakeology and have it as a useful tool, or try to do the all their vitamins and minerals through just eating food? It's up to you, but that's my take on Shakeology.